What is up everyone, it's TK and welcome back to another video. Now today we're going to be talking about equipment, which a lot of you asked me, why has there been a bit, I would say, lesser damage equipment and the equipment that people don't tend to use or just doesn't give you the value or the strength that an epic equipment should give you. And this video is all about that, so let's dive in and see it. First thing first, I want to show you two different calendars from 2024 and 2025. These are all the epic equipment releases, and yeah, don't mind the lava loom puppet. It's meant to be in the October season. It's just, a bit messed up. Don't worry about that. But as you can see, at the beginning of 2024 and December of 2023, we had equipments back to back to back, a little bit of a break, and then back to back. And then the Supercell team decided to have the 2-month equipment gap. So they had equipment, 1 month break and another equipment, break, another equipment. These are the way they do the equipment for those who didn't know it. But mainly, let's talk about the majority of the equipments that have been in the meta for such a long time and still are in the meta, like the magic mirror, like the electro boots. Since it was released in 2024, it's still the meta. Like the fireball, it was released early 2024 and it's still the meta. And that's why, like, people are asking why the new equipment doesn't change the meta. So let me break it down to you. And the only reason I can tell you that why they're not changing the meta is because they don't need to change the meta. We are at the end of Town Hall 17. There's no point to bring a broken equipment or a very, I would say, heavy damage equipment to change a meta that players are used to when the Town Hall 17 World Championship is near the corner, and also the meta doesn't need to be shifted, whereas a lot of people just have to get used to the new meta now, spend a lot of ores, most likely a lot of money to get into that meta, and then boom, Town Hall 18, it's completely gone. A new meta be like brought up, and this is something that Clash of Clans is very good with. They're not forcing you to spend money. They could easily bring a broken equipment. They could have made the Meteor Staff one of the most broken equipments you've ever seen. Meteor Prince could be a walking, like, a meteor, like literally it would be fireballs raining down on enemy like defenses. They could do that, but they just didn't, because there is no point. There is no point to shift the meta this late in Town Hall 17. And as you can see on these calendars again, there is a reason why a lot of the most important equipment are nearly released at the beginning of the year all the way till halfway point, because they want to make sure the meta is shifted at the beginning of that town hall that they release, at the early stages, not at the final month when people are trying to slow down, are trying to catch up to the meta. A lot of people are upgrading equipments by all that time, so there is no point to release a broken equipment at earlier stage of the year and then release another broken equipment at the end of the year, where people are not even having to have enough time to max the earlier equipments, like for example, if you want to put it in perspective, Snake Bracelet or the action figure, which was released early 2025. People, by the time they are going to max it, the average people or even the lower town halls, which I'll actually talk about that very soon, these guys need time. That's why once they max this, they still can use it because this equipment is still in the meta. But moving to the a bit, I would say, how can I put this in English words? Not really. It was a lot of hypes around these last two equipments, the Heroic Torch and the Meteor Staff. It was a lot of, like, people were saying like this could change the meta, and that's why I told you, like, Supercell isn't meant to be changing the meta at the end. But one thing I can tell you is that the Meteor Staff is actually very good on the lower town halls. Something that people don't understand is that not every single equipment is meant to be for a max Town Hall 17. Sometimes a Town Hall 10, Town Hall 9s. These guys also have the Meteor Prince guys. They can only upgrade their epic equipment to level 13 or 12, I believe. But guys, this attack that I'm showing you in the background, a level 9 Meteor Staff is literally demolishing the entire Town Hall 10. Like, it's crazy. They don't even take troops. But this is why I'm telling you, some equipments, if you see they're getting released at the end of the year or a bit to the end of the year, the last few months, and they are in a bit like not really too powerful for you, or you can't really make a strategy around that that is actually better than the current strategies, it's definitely not meant to be for you. So that's why us creators are here to max these equipments early and tell you, is it worth upgrading or not? That's something I've been doing on my channel, and I definitely suggest you guys, if you wish to see those type of videos, to subscribe. But of course, like, I try my best to bring you these type of videos so I can like light and shine a light on it. Again, guys, again, don't get this. Shine a light on it and be like, guys, do not worry. We will get a crazy equipment very soon, because the game needs to change, and Supercell team have already kind of decided, yes, heroes are the main parts of Clash of Clans now because of these equipments. You can change the game based on equipment. So they could easily, literally nerf the electro boots whenever they wanted to the ground. They just never did that because it's hard to change the meta when a lot of people already are on that strategy and a lot of people are trying to catch up to those strategies. So, as I said again, this is the entire mindset of the Supercell team. In my opinion, I could be completely wrong. And yeah, that happens, man. It's in our job, but we just have to put 1 to 1 and 2 plus 2s and try to find the thing. Now, what do I think will be the next equipment is an interesting fact. But let's go to the equipment releases. As you can see from the top, we got King, Queen, Warden, King, RC, Queen, Warden, RC, King, Queen. Then we just had Minion Prince, Warden, Minion Prince. But because we already got 2 epic equipments for the Minion Prince, and a few months ago this year we got 2 common equipments for the Minion Prince, I don't think the next maybe 3 months is gonna be for the Minion Prince equipments. So the next month, not the one that is coming, basically the next upcoming equipment month, which is going to be in December, just like how King's Gauntlet got released. Because yeah, we're in October, November, yeah, December. Yeah, that would be it. In November, we'll most likely have the update of Town Hall 18, and meta will be shifting already. And the December, kind of, I would say, how do you even call that? Like the Christmas theme is going to bring a new equipment, which I think it's going to be for DRC, because this is going to be our third world champion epic equipment. We only had 2, and first one was released 2 years ago, and the older one was literally released in a way that it just changed the meta forever. So can they bring an equipment that can really be on top of either Rocket Spur or the Electro Boots? Can they do it? Or no, DRC equipment will be something regular like the Minion Prince equipment that we had, the Meteor Staff, or something like, for example, a Frozen Arrow, something like these that are just genuinely for the lower town halls. Do you think we will get that or no? Supercell team is going to shift the meta with the update of Town Hall 18 in a way that we've never seen before, and maybe they will completely kill some certain strategies. I'm not gonna say what because I don't know. It could be dragons, it could be root riders, we don't know. But this is just my general thoughts, and I think the way that Supercell is gonna kind of work around with the equipment and what was their reasoning for some certain equipment releases, some dates and stuff. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video and it was informative for you. I'll see you soon in the next one. Take care and peace.